Hi guys, welcome back to the Dime Store Prepper. I am Josh, the Dime Store Prepper, and just got finished doing a review and posting it on the cheapest survival kit that I bought off of Amazon, that I could actually find on Amazon, by the Friendly Swede. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I just, when there's quality, I'm gonna acknowledge it, and that was for $8. Way better than I expected it would be. What we're going to do today is the Weyland Outdoors. Let's see if that'll focus. Maybe backwards. I don't know. The Weyland Outdoors emergency kit with compass and blanket. This was, like I said, the most expensive kit that I bought off of Amazon, and in Dime Store spirit, I didn't want to spend a whole lot on it. Preferably stay under the $40 mark. And this one came in just under on Amazon Prime. It's marked at $38.99, but right now it's got a 5% coupon on it. Comes in this black plastic box. I don't think they claim this to be waterproof. And if they do, I would call bullshit on that real fast. Go ahead and open it up. It is padded. The padding is removable, and it's pretty chintzy. You get a thank you note. Dear valued customer, let me say thank you for choosing Weyland Outdoors to surprise you with this survival kit. New to Amazon. We're a small family-owned and operated business new to Amazon Marketplace. Your order really means the world to us. Our mission is to supply our customers with great quality product, exceptional service. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email me at weylandoutdoors@gmail.com. This email address is linked directly to my phone, so you can literally reach me anytime, and I will do my absolute best to get back to you in a timely fashion. Thank you, Ryan McRae, Weyland Outdoors founder. Oh yeah, this one comes with a instruction booklet for the items in this kit that you can download if you've got phone service whenever you need to use it. Or if you're smart and you're prepared, you will have downloaded it beforehand and possibly even printed it out and thrown it in this kit. So we'll start out with what's on top. We have a compass. The stainless steel housing. Hit level. Boy, that sucker's sensitive. And the red's pointing roughly north. This compass, as with just about any compass that you're going to find in a kit that costs less than most quality compasses do, I don't know that I would use it for precise orienteering, but it certainly seems a little more accurate than that little plastic bubble compass that came in the $8 kit. Of course, you know, this was almost 5 times as much. You get the compass. Comes bubble wrapped. We'll stick it back in there because I'm going to stick this all back in the case after we get done. Next we have a Weyland paracord bracelet. In making these normally come with about 6 to 8 feet of paracord, 3 adjustments and a shackle. So that makes it the shackle makes it a little more useful. We do have 2 colors of paracord, which means that it's not going to be one strip, one long piece of paracord. It is going to be 2. So you're probably looking at 3.5 to 4 feet, maybe a little more of each color. I'm not going to take this one apart. We'll just say that it's cordage, and it looks like it melts pretty good right there. You got the melt point where they put it together. and it's etched with their brand name on it. It's not cheap. I mean, I've made them, and just the cost and the shackle and stuff like that, if you're buying them individually, is about $3 for the little mini shackle. I'm sure you can buy them in bulk on Amazon, but if you just want one or two, they charge you for them. Stick that out of the way. Next, we have a signaling mirror, and I'm not sure. Go ahead and use our little box opener. You will see me use this a lot to open packages. That's pretty much all I bought it for. I like having a box opener, box blade, replaceable sharpenable blade, or not need to sharpen blade, but I wanted something real slim to fit in my pocket. This is a signaling mirror, and it does have an side hole, so should work fairly well. Peel the sticky off of it, it'll probably be a lot more shiny. And that does appear to be a magnifying glass in the middle of it also. So that's going to be one way to start combustion. We have the whistle. This actually looks like the exact same whistle off of the $8 paracord kit. We'll go ahead and test it out. Well, I don't know if you can hear it over my phone, but that definitely makes my ears ring. And it's louder than I could yell for sure. Next up we have, what is this? I'll get it open. Staple in the way. Rip the staple out. Alright. I don't think I'm going to worry about putting this back in the kit. Okay, so we have another whistle, a little glass breaker defensive tool. It unscrews. We have a little cotton tender bundle on this end. Has a seal, so this is supposed to be waterproof. We have a metal whistle. That is a little higher decibel than the plastic whistle, and it's a little easier to blow. Let's see, we'll unscrew this in. Again, we have an O-ring. We have a striker, it appears, or maybe a small saw blade. Not real sure. There's got to be. Here we go. As we twist this out, there's a ferrocerium rod there. So your little ferro rod has a small tender holder, and it has what appears to be a striker. I've never seen a serrated striker like that. I'm going to try it this way. Give it a couple of... It's acting like it doesn't even want to... There, we got it to shave off a little bit. Let's see if we can't... There was some sparks. There we go. Oh yeah, it'll throw a spark. Just gotta, again, not burn the trailer down. Try that one more time. There, oh yeah. That'll throw good sparks. Use the edge of it. I don't know if it's real soft, but it'll definitely get the job done. And it's nice to have everything in one little kit. Again, branded with their name on it. Pretty sharp breaker point there, so if something was attacking you and you were able to get a hold of it, you could use it as a defensive weapon. Flip this open. Next, we have a survival card. branded again with their name on it. Never have been a big fan of these things. They're kind of cheesy. Can opener might work, screwdriver might work, but again, you know, it's really and truly, that's just something to be able to throw in to add another piece. Let's see, we'll go through all of the parts and pieces. Number one is a can opener. Number two is your knife edge. And I'm glad it comes with a knife, because that's extremely dull. Might be a scraper would be a better way to describe it. Flathead screwdriver. You have a 2-inch ruler. I'm not sure. I guess it maybe if you lay it out to scale on a map, it might work for pretty decent, but that's about the only thing I can see. Bottle cap opener, which if you're breaking this bad boy out to open bottles, you need some help. 4-position wrench. You know, those things come in real handy if you don't want to go down 10 or 12 flights of stairs to grab the right size wrench, or you forgot your Leatherman. But other than that, they're junk. A butterfly wrench. What is a butterfly wrench? That is this long piece here. I'm not sure what it's supposed to do. Saw blade. 8 is supposed to be a saw blade, and that is supposed to be this here. I think somebody might have forgot to grind that before they shipped it out from China. Direction, ancillary indication. I'm assuming you use it in line with a compass of some sort, but you have a compass that makes no sense whatsoever. 10 is a 2-position wrench. Again, it's junk, and a lanyard keyhole. I would hang on to it simply for you never know when you're going to have to throw something at somebody. Next, we have a flashlight. Ooh, not good. You know, I understand that these are supposed to be relatively inexpensive, but I got no battery. Lens is a little shinglade. Give me just a minute, please. Alright, so I got a battery. Stole it out of my remote. This looks like it's a multiple size. It may be able to use different batteries. It throws light. Has a push button switch on the back. LED bulb. Works off a AA. Has their emblem in it again. It does have a little lanyard hole if you can work it in around the button. Did it have an O-ring? It does not have any kind of O-ring on the cap, button cap. So I definitely would not trust it to be waterproof. But it's, you know, it's a light in a kit that costs $38. And of course they do need to make some money on it. So next we have our pocket saw. Back to the light. I do wish that they would include batteries. I'm pretty good about opening things before I go to use them and seeing what's going on. But I'm sure some people probably would have bought this thinking, oh, it's just a kit I can throw in my truck and be ready to go. And if for some reason they needed a flashlight and didn't have a remote control to steal a battery out of, they'd be kind of screwed. And I know you can buy 50 batteries for $14.99 at Academy. So if you can buy that many at Academy, you can buy that many on Amazon for probably half the price. Throw one in the package and charge another $1. You're up your profit margin a little bit even at that. Here we have a handsaw. I don't think this one's quite as nice as the one that came in the $8 kit, to be honest. This one, you only have the option of using your hands, and if that pulls out of that plastic handle, which, I mean, there's not much to it. I'm sure it's not going to take a whole lot to pull that out. Your saw is at that point completely useless. Whereas the other one had the key rings on it. You take them off and use them for other things if you need, or you can, you know, turn it into a bow saw with using the key rings still on it. So it's a cheap saw. Now for the knife, we have rubberized plastic handle, kind of a tanto blade. We have a coating on the blade. Not sure what material it's made out of. Have kind of a slip joint thing going on here. It does have a gut hook. Gut hook feels relatively sharp. The blade itself, pretty sharp. Some small serrations in the back. I don't really like serrated blades, but this was the cheapest kit that I could find that had a full size, what I would consider a full size, full tang camp knife. It does come with a nylon sheath with a snap ring. The craftsmanship on the handle and stuff is kind of waning, but you know, it is, you know, 3/16. Oh, here, we're going to use our little card that I said wouldn't come in handy. Let's hope it's marked true. So let's see, that blade width is, oh, that's a full 1/4 inch wide. So heavy, pretty heavy duty piece of steel, rubberized grip with bolted on handles. Does have a glass breaker on this end. Not a big fan of the serrations, again, like I said, especially since that's going to be the area where you're going to do your batoning. I don't know how that's going to affect it. I prefer straight blade knives, but we'll get out and beat the heck out of it with a piece of wood into another piece of wood and see how everything holds up. It's going to be on another day, though. It's already dark out here in West Texas. Let's see. Man, strap needs to be stretched a little bit. There we go. Does have a decent loop. Stitching on it is, well, what do you expect? Last but not least, we have our emergency blanket. I'm going to go with it's probably the exact same as we had before. Wax paper. We have, oh no, this one's strictly silver instead of silver and gold. still extremely thin. This one may even be slightly thinner than the $8 kit. And the reason I'm going back to that $8 kit is I've got something that I'm going to show you probably in the next couple of days, maybe even tomorrow, if I can get the video done, of an add-on to that $8 kit that'll bring it up to, what's 17 plus 8, 25 bucks. So you're still 10 bucks less, 12, let's see, if you don't get the 5% off coupon, this is $39. Still 14 bucks less than, well, that's BS. Did they not think of that before they put this thing together? Alright, I don't like that at all. I guess this is only meant to be used as a shipping kit. I don't know, because the blade in the sheath will not fit back into the box. We'll put the blade point protector back on and stick it on back in the box so that we can stick it in the truck. Overall, my opinion of this kit is, with the exception of this little tool here, the little fire kit, is this is pretty poor for 40 bucks. Like I said, I'll show you, and I'll do 2 kits tomorrow in one video, and show you why I think that this kit is not anywhere near worth the money when you put together the $8 Friendly Swede kit, which had, to me, as far as cordage goes, it definitely had more cordage. It had a small fishing kit. The saw was better. The blanket to me was felt a little bit thicker, and it was gold and silver. I'm not sure why it's gold and silver, but I don't know, it's 2 colors, it's better. This cheap ass knife, it didn't have a torch, but when we go through the 2 kits tomorrow that are going to add on to the $8 grenade or $8 pod, one of the kits, or one of the ordered items was $14, and then one of the ordered items was $17. 14 and 17 is 31, and 8 is 39. So literally the exact same price as this. And when I do the review, I will show you in comparison what you can get when you shop around a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean I spent 5 hours on Amazon. But I really hope that this page takes off. This is only my 2nd video. And I do plan on torture testing items like this knife. Probably take this and throw it in the water or in the sink or something for 10 minutes, pull it out and see if it still works. Same thing with the whistle fire kit thing, and I'll put the fire kit to the test and actually try and start a fire with the tinder that comes in it. I just don't have the time right now. This all came in about 2 or 3 days ago. I was waiting on my tripod, and here we are. But like I said, this kit is not worth the money to me, especially when I went to put this in and it didn't fit with a knife in it. That's a load of crap. Ooh, missed. Almost got my finger. It is. It's pretty sharp, but again, it's disappointing to say the least. Anyway, y'all have a good evening, and don't forget to stop by your dollar store and get that dime store candy, because it sure is a morale booster. Always try and keep some in your kit.